Welcome back to the deep dive.
Mhm.
In this final part, we're going to be, shifting gears from theory to practice.
Yes.
We're equipping you with the knowledge and insights you need
Right.
to confidently navigate this whole process of
Yes.
securing asset-based financing.
Think of this as your roadmap,
Okay.
guiding you through each step, from finding the right lender
Okay.
to understanding those crucial terms and conditions.
So how do I even begin to find the right lender for my business?
Right.
It feels like a maze out there.
It's all about finding a lender
Okay.
who understands your business needs
Right.
and is genuinely invested in your success.
Okay.
Think of them as like a partner,
Yeah.
not just a financial institution.
Okay.
So as you start your search,
Mm-hmm.
there are a few key factors to consider.
Okay.
First and foremost, look for lenders
Yeah.
with a proven track record
Okay.
in your specific industry.
So a lender who specializes in tech startups
Right.
might not be the best fit for my manufacturing company.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want a lender who speaks your language,
Okay.
understands the nuances
Mm-hmm.
of your industry's financial landscape,
Right.
and can provide solutions
Yeah.
tailored to your specific challenges.
Okay.
So look for lenders with a history of success
Okay.
in asset-based financing within your sector.
What about the lender's financial stability?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Should I be worried about that?
Absolutely. You want to partner with a lender
Right.
who is reputable, well-established,
Mm-hmm.
and has a solid financial foundation.
Okay.
Do your research, look into their history,
Okay.
their track record, their reputation.
Yeah, you don't want to put your business in the hands of someone who's just starting out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want someone who's going to be around.
What about the loan terms and fees?
The all-important terms and fees.
How do I make sure I'm getting a fair deal?
Transparency is key.
Okay.
A reputable lender will be upfront
Mm-hmm.
about their rates, fees, and costs.
Okay.
They should be willing to explain every detail,
Right.
answer all your questions,
Yeah.
address any concerns you have.
So no sneaky fees and the fine print.
No sneaky fees.
Okay.
You need absolute clarity
Right,
and
yeah.
confidence
Before you sign.
before you sign.
Yeah.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power, especially with financial decisions.
Okay, so let's say I found a few lenders
Okay.
that seem like a good fit.
Yeah.
What's next?
This is where the rubber meets the road.
Be prepared to provide the lender
Yeah.
with comprehensive financial information.
Okay.
They'll want to see your financial statements,
Okay.
income statements, balance sheets, cash flow statements.
So no fudging the numbers.
No fudging.
What about documentation
Yeah,
related to my assets?
good question.
What do I need to prove that
Right.
my inventory's worth what I say it is?
The documentation supporting your assets
Okay.
is just as important
Okay.
as those financial statements.
Mm-hmm.
You'll need to provide detailed information
Okay.
about the assets you're using as collateral.
All right.
This might include inventory lists,
Okay.
equipment appraisals, real estate deeds,
Yeah.
any documents
Okay.
that can help the lender
Mm-hmm.
accurately assess the value of those assets.
So they're not just gonna take my word for it.
Probably not.
But my warehouse is full of valuable stuff.
Most lenders will conduct their own due diligence.
Okay. So they'll come and check it out.
They might involve on-site inspections to verify inventory levels or equipment conditions,
Okay.
appraisals by independent experts,
Oh,
or even contacting your customers
really?
to confirm outstanding invoices.
That's intense.
It's a thorough process.
So once they've reviewed everything,
Yeah.
what happens next?
Once the lender has completed their due diligence,
Mm-hmm.
analyzed all the information,
Yeah.
they'll present you with a proposed loan structure
Okay.
and a set of terms.
Okay. This is where I put on my negotiation hat.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is your opportunity to advocate for your business.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to ask questions,
Mm-hmm.
challenge terms that don't align with your goals,
Right.
and negotiate for a better deal.
Okay.
Remember, you're entering into a partnership.
Mm-hmm.
Both sides need to feel comfortable.
Okay. Do you have any tips for successful negotiation?
The key is preparation.
Okay.
Knowledge is your best weapon.
Okay.
Go into those negotiations armed with research
Mm.
on industry standards.
Mm-hmm.
Know your business's financial numbers inside and out.
Okay.
Be clear about your needs,
Yeah.
your goals,
Mm-hmm.
and why certain terms are non-negotiable.
Yeah. And it's okay to walk away if I need to.
It's okay to walk away
Right.
if you can't reach an agreement.
Okay. So it's all about finding that sweet spot
It is.
where both the lender and the borrower
Both sides.
feel good about the deal.
Exactly.
Okay. So once we've agreed on those terms,
Yeah.
then what?
Then you move on to the final stage,
Okay.
closing the deal and accessing those funds.
More paperwork, I imagine?
You'll be signing legal documents
Okay.
that formalize the loan agreement.
Mm.
Don't just skim through them.
No.
Review everything carefully,
Okay.
ideally with a legal professional,
Okay.
to make sure you understand your obligations and the terms.
So it's not just a handshake and I walk away with the money?
Not quite. But once all that paperwork is signed,
Okay.
the funds are typically dispersed
Okay.
directly into your business bank account.
And then the real work begins.
That's when the real work begins.
You're talking about like managing the loan.
Yeah, managing the financing responsibly,
Yeah.
making sure you stay in good standing
With the lender.
with the lender.
So securing the funding is just the first step.
It's step one.
Okay.
Now you need to focus on making those loan repayments
Right.
on time,
Yeah.
meeting all the requirements,
Mm.
managing your assets effectively.
That sounds like a lot of responsibility.
It is, but it's all part of the process.
Any tips for like managing it once I have the money?
The golden rule is communication.
Okay.
Keep your lender informed
About changes to my business.
about any significant changes,
Okay.
especially if you anticipate challenges with repayment.
So don't wait until it's a problem
Don't wait.
to tell them.
Proactive communication fosters trust
Okay.
and can prevent small issues from becoming big problems.
So it's like a journey, not just a destination.
It's a journey.
Yeah.
It requires careful planning, ongoing management, a strong commitment to transparency and communication.
This has been really insightful.
Good. I'm good.
We've like really broken down asset-based financing,
Yeah, we've demystified it.
explored the pros and cons,
Absolutely.
and given you a roadmap
A roadmap to success.
for the whole process.
The whole process.
From finding the right lender to managing the financing.
And we did it all
Yeah.
while keeping your specific business in mind.
Before we go, I want to leave you with a question.
Okay.
Now that you understand asset-based financing,
Mm-hmm.
look at your own business.
Yeah.
Could there be untapped potential? Could
Okay.
this be the key to your growth?
We encourage you to keep exploring the possibilities.
Yeah.
Compare different financing options
Right.
and seek guidance if you need it.
That's all for this deep dive.
Who's joining us?
We hope you enjoyed it.
I hope you feel empowered
Yeah.
to make strategic financial decisions.
We'll be back soon with another fascinating topic.
Stay tuned for the